Yes, we are still playing on the Center World of Ark Survival Evolved. Good news, people! I won on Euro Millions last night, and you know, I'm mega rich now. All of £2.70. Wow. Oh dear. It's the story of my life. I never win any decent amount of money. So when it came up, oh, you have won Euro Millions. I was thinking, yeah, I wonder how little I've won. So anyway, that's got nothing to do with our game. I just wanted to tell Frags, and that was the best way of telling him. So it's funny stuff. 70. Let's get it right. £2.70. £3 a Haribo, here I come. So I'm trying to get my YouTube channel. It doesn't seem to be working. Hey, what the hell's going on here, man? They've changed the layout. Hold on a minute, people. They've changed the layout on me. It used to come up with everything on the left, and now it's all just disappeared. Okay, here I am. Okay, so yeah, I mean, you know, £2.70. I really wanted more than just £2.70. You know, tossers. Nah, that's not. Millions. I wanted at least 50 grand. You know, it gave me £2.70. I don't really think, personally, hand on heart, they should be giving away prizes of £2.70. You know, I think they should be giving prizes of, say, no less than, say, sort of £40. Because, you know, when they say, oh, you know, we have room on your ticket, you just think, yeah, all ends are like fiver. And yes, I am a sore loser. Especially when it comes up, you've won Euro Millions. Wow. Wouldn't it be funny, actually, that the £112 million that was actually up for grabs was actually won by absolutely everybody, and we all end up with like a couple of dollars each? That would just be crazy. Anyway, I am slowly expanding my house. It's really hard to show you when I have a dipstick behind me shooting me with a gun that has no damage on me because we're playing on player versus environment. It can be slightly more than annoying. Thanks. Shut up. You're giving me a headache. I've only just woken up. Give me a break. Don't piss someone else off. No, it's doing stuff, thank you. It is. It's making... Oh, did I not set the pro... Hold on a minute. See, now this is the problem when you take Valium. I forget to actually... Hold on a minute. There you go, now it's doing something. Okay. That's what I was meant to do. Don't worry, you're not watching a druggie. I don't inject. I just have to take high painkillers for my high level of pain. Anyway, going back to the game, I am expanding my house. I'm trying to set things up so that you're not always looking at a generator. I'm looking for thatch at the moment. I know I've got some somewhere, and it's not in there. Okay. You might know either. What about here? Oh, here we go. Yeah, so I'm just going to make a very quick wooden foundation so I can put a generator on it behind a wall, and then I'm going to put a light on the other side of the wall so that you don't get to see the generator all the time. Just to make things look a little bit more, you know, presentable. Oh, and also I put in my waterworks last night. If you look above you, right? I now have running water. In fact, let me demonstrate if I can actually get up that high. The other thing I find really annoying about this game is they don't allow you to have half pipes. Why? You know, if they had a half pipe, you could actually drop that down, and it would be a lot more easier to access it. So, hey Nick, how's it going? Nick says, Nick plays MC. I don't actually, you know, I know that you are on and you're watching me all the time, but could you please ask me before you start advertising your own, you know, links, if you like? Well, I'm not going to read them out because that would end up on my streams. So no, so I'm not going to. Yeah, exactly. You look, but I'm not going to say it because that's just not on, you know. I don't go much in for people that come onto my stream and start advertising their own shit. I think it's taking a piss. Oh, it's dirt. Oh dear. You were like a millimeter away from being banned, Derp. So sometimes you have to really start thinking about what you're saying. I'm not even going to read any of the shit he's coming up with at the moment. What am I doing? I can see you on top of my boxes, by the way. Yes, I can. Yeah, I can. Somewhere I put my generator and can't remember where I stuck it. Oh, there it is. Here we go, here's my generators. So Fags, what have you been up to today in the happy world of the Ark? You tried to get yourself a prisoner. Why? I'm just so happy I woke up and found it wasn't me. Okay. That's not very much. That's not very much considering you can probably make more than that in a day. Exactly. Yeah, I guess if you're a lazy person and you know you want to do nothing for a whole day, are we talking human days or are we talking? You're talking human days. Yeah. Is that daytime now? It's really hard to know. Let me just open up a window. Nope. But yes, it will be daytime, but it's not actually daytime immediately yet. You sound bored. Yeah. Okay. I love the I has Dirt cake. Is that you again, Dirt? Oh, he says he has finished the pub, so can me and Frank do a grand opening and everyone hopefully come over to it? Yes, that'd be cool. Of course you can. Yeah. Yeah. I had an idea. It just came to me. You know Dino Wars? Yeah? Well, why don't we have it so that instead of fighting each other, we take dinosaurs that are wild down to the dinosaur arena and we say to people that if you bring your dinosaur and manage to kill the dinosaurs that are in the arena, you'll win a prize. I don't know. Okay, so I got a dinosaur which is level, well, 160, I think, T-Rex. 184. When I tamed this big boy, it took me over an hour. I've actually done a live stream, and it took me ages because the original level was 135. It took me 47 trank darts to bring this baby down. I nearly ended up killing my best bird at the time. So what we have to do, guys, is work out what a fight would be. No. No, we need to start it off a little bit less hectic than that. Yeah, but then they'll Oh god no, you don't do titanosaurs, that'll lag out the server. Yeah, that's the biggest dinosaur you can get, isn't it? Yeah. What, the ones that you have to knock out with a cannonball? No, don't bring those in. They'll lag out the server. They're notorious for doing that. Anyone come across one of those, you want to, you know, instantly kill it. Look, we need to keep it a little bit easier than that because, you know, just to start with, we want people to be, you know, able to show us a good fight, and at the end of it, you know, not always have their dinosaurs killed, you know. Plus everything that we come up with, we have to write down so that, you know, that everybody has a fair fight. So you can't have, you know, say a level 150 T-Rex one day and then have a level 180, you know, for the same price. Yeah. So we have to be quite specific in what we think is a fair fight. So I mean, if you had two regular T-Rexes up against one, you know, of their T-Rexes at whatever level they can get it to, they don't have to tell us the level that they can get it to. All they have to do is say if they think that they can beat two dinosaurs, two regular, you know, off the bat T-Rexes. Yeah. So I don't know much about fighting T-Rex with T-Rexes because I tend not to do that, because when I have a dinosaur that's taken me over an hour to tame, I'm not sure if I would want to, you know, put it against, you know, another wild T-Rex. You know what I'm saying? I think we're going to have to run. I think what we're going to have to do to start with, Frags, and if you're listening, is to maybe have a test run between ourselves to see what is and what is not possible. Yeah. Because we don't want to make it so hard that people lose everything, you know, lose their dinosaurs and have absolutely no chance of winning. You see what I'm saying? So why don't, when Sam comes on, yeah, why don't you get in two dinosaurs, two T-Rexes, right, and basically have one of them as a tame dinosaur, have the other one as a wild dinosaur in the battle arena, and see if you can actually kill, you know, the wild dinosaur. Yeah? Yeah. What do you think? No, I know that, but what I'm saying is, we don't want to make it so that they couldn't do it even if they had the best dinosaur in the world. Yeah? That was a bit too complicated for me at this point in more time. I can't really think of the thunder, so let me just switch it off a minute. That's better. Jesus Christ. Okay, so say that again. I switched off all the science fiction sounds. Yeah. Okay, the grind. Yeah, yeah. Okay, the grinder. Yeah, I've got Runny Skate. I got Runny Skate right on my main account, and then I've got the Grinder 70 as my second account on the PlayStation. Yeah, is that what you're saying? Wait, I don't understand what you're saying. No, I don't. Fags. Can we? Sorry, Fags. It's it's just too much for my head at the moment. I can't think about it at the moment. Yeah. Okay. Right. 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 So what are you trying to say? Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So, okay, okay, okay. So basically, what you're saying then is, if somebody was to use your name, yeah, and make an account as your name, would the PlayStation Network not allow it because that name's already been taken? Okay. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Right. And okay. We don't really want to broadcast that live on there, though, do we? No. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that would actually be quite a nasty thing. We don't really want to advertise that. No, because that would actually. But then, oh god, that would destroy everyone's server. If that information got out, that would destroy all of the servers everywhere around the world, because people could access anything anytime. Wow. Wow. So your other account then is just a normal account, yeah? It's not admin. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay, so people, I've just shown up. Sorry? Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, hold on, Frags. You're not being heard on air, are you? Because if you are, then what you're about to say could destroy every single body's game around the world. Yep. Yeah. Okay. I think. Okay. Well, it's very fascinating, and it's amazing you've actually found that information, but we shouldn't broadcast it. Yeah. Yeah, but not only with this server, it'll be all the servers around the world. Yeah. Why is that lag so bad? 109? What the fuck is going on? Is someone using a brontosaurus somewhere? My ping is never at 110. It goes from 100 to down to 50. Wow. I've never had such high pings before. Okay, people, I'm just sort of checking what I've got. Okay, yeah, so I've got to go and do that. Yeah, okay, but surely you shouldn't be doing that, talking about that in open air. Yeah? Online. No, in the game chat. Okay, so how are you gonna... Okay. So we're gonna... How are you gonna... So you're gonna use... So... Eh? Well, are they there? Well, then contact them to let you out. Okay, I gotta go and do some stuff. Not out, not in real life. I just gotta start playing the game because I can't talk like that and play, I can do small talk, I just can't do thinking talk and play. Okay, and I am doing a stream. So it gets a bit boring when people don't actually see me doing anything other than talking to someone they can't actually hear. So people, I will now go and do something. I've just got to take some medication and then I will go out there and start playing Ark. Yeah, hopefully I'm not taking these pills twice, but I have absolutely no idea. Yeah, hold on a second. Okay, hold on. They never want to join our party. They always invite us to their party, you know? There you go, I've invited him. Dark Wolves. Hi. How's it going? Good. Hold on 1 second, people. Okay. That's all should be bottles. Oh, I see you've popped my Red Devil jaws. Thank you. That's looking much better. Check. Okay, so today I want to make a load of gunpowder. because I need to try and get my level up to 90 because I want a chemistry bench. So why don't so when Sam comes on, yeah, if you could work with him in admin control to work out what a fair fight would be to do with dinosaurs, because I would love to do some filming of other tribe members, not tribe members, other tribes taking their dinosaurs into an arena and battling against general dinosaurs, because if we can't do tribe wars because the server's not allowing us to do tribe wars because of the glitch, if you like, because every time that we try and do stuff, it basically is fucking us up. It's not allowing us to do it. So that thing must be tamed because it's standing around fires. Who is over here? Oh, okay. I've just found I found the guy that was in my base down at the beach here. Zodi. Well, no, I just, you know, I just don't like people too close to me. Unfortunately, I can't actually have people share playing. It crashes the server. I don't know what it is with Ark and me, but you have to understand that I actually own the server, which you probably know. So my system is having my house is holding two PlayStation 4s together. If I attempted share play with you or anybody else, my game would just crash. So unfortunately, buddy, I won't be able to do that for you. But you might be able to find, yeah, you might be able to find someone else. Maybe one of your friends might be in this game playing, but unfortunately, I can't do that for you. Sorry. Yes, yes, they want to. No, 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 no. They want me to share my game. They want, yeah, they want to be in my stream. You know, they want to share play. They want me to invite them to this game on share play. I can't do that. My system will crash, and so would the other one. Yeah, it's pointless. Sorry, buddy. No can do. Right. I suggest that you find somebody else who might have it on another network that doesn't mind doing that. But I can't hold that much information and keep it all running. Because I mean, I didn't personally try it, but someone else tried it, and with the Ark setup, and they weren't even running two systems, and they crashed. Which pretty much says it all, doesn't it? As in, this game does actually take, yeah. No, there's a button where you can do game share play. He says, I know I just met you, but can you share play with me? Well, whatever it is, I can't do it, so it doesn't really matter. I thought Brontos caused a lot of lag. Oh, I see. Okay. Right, I just want to check that this Zodi person isn't in my base, because I know he's got a bird, and I know he landed in my garden where all my dodos and everything are. I just want to make sure he's not taking anything from that area. I don't like visitors that are uninvited. They just land to see what, and it's like, piss off, I wouldn't come and just land in your garden. I know, about 1,000. Yeah, about 1,000. But you see, if hold on though, you see now if you start up a greenhouse, yeah, you can have countless narco berries, yeah, with no lag. Because you grow them. Yeah, I got loads. I got thousands from my greenhouse. Yeah, let me just go and do a collection of today's take on these knackerberries. So, the first plot we got 300, and you can make about 600 knackerberries a day from a simple layout of a greenhouse. And then the second plot we got another 300, and the next lot we got another 300, so already up to 900 just on 3 plots. I don't need narco berries, you don't get it, I make my own. So now I've got another 300, so that's now 1,200 narco berries. So I've already got 1,200 narco berries without even entering a dinosaur. No, because I have over 2,000 narcotic pots. I tell you, I have more stuff than I need. No, because I work alone. No, because I work alone. I work alone. Everything I do on my own. I had somebody ask me last night, a complete stranger, saying, oh, he saw my big, newly tamed dinosaur, T-Rex, and he said, wow, can I join your tribe? And I'm like thinking, no, because you're living in a thatched house, right, that is basically a square box with no windows, yeah, and you're wearing cloth armor. So I'm in full flak armor with T-Rexes, Brontos, Spinos, gold, iron, the whole bloody works. No, but you know what I mean. It's like, I've done all this work, and these people would want to join because they see how good I am at playing the game. Not one for blowing my own trumpet, but I am good at playing this sort of player versus environment game, because I spend literally 15 hours a day every day working on it. I don't want some brat, you know, coming up and nicking all my stuff and doing none of the work, you know. It's like, no. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So, you know, oh yeah, come into my tribe, use all my bullets, yeah, and then piss off, you know. Well, I had fun, you know. What's your problem, mate? Well, the problem is you haven't done any work. So, you know, so no. No, I'm just talking generally to the general public. You know, I am on live stream. You have to remember that. You know, so, you know, I do an awful lot of stuff, and I find that people that have only got a cloth uniform on and, you know, thatched house after being here for like 4 days isn't really a very good serious player, are they? Let's be honest. No. You know, they got nothing. Why would I even consider giving them anything if after 4 days they don't actually play the game? Yeah, I'm not good at maths. I told you I failed. So well, it's 60, so it'll be 51. 9 times 6 is 51. So because it's 10 times 6 is 60, minus 9, 51. Yeah, that's how my brain figures it. Might be right, might be wrong. Who knows? No, I think you'll find it's right. 9 times 6, right? Oh, right. Right. No, it's not. Look, 10 times 6, yeah? 10 times 6 is 60, yeah? Right? So if you minus 9 from 60, that's 51. Yeah? So there's your answer. Yeah, of course. Yeah, but it's not boring though, because you're still talking to someone in a party and you're still playing the game. So where's the boredom in that? What would you physically actually be doing with somebody in a tribe? Think about it. Well, I go out tame stuff on my own. What's the difference? I'm just trying to show you that, you know, even if you went out hunting with other people on a server, if you think about it logically, a lot of people don't know what each other are thinking, and it's kind of like, oh, I did that, you didn't have to do that, I had that already done, bloody bloody bloody, you know. Yeah. If anything, I find that working with other people on a server, unless you're doing sort of raids, you know, and you do communicate properly with each other, it's okay. But a lot of the time, there's more arguments than it's actually worth bothering with, you know. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Okay. Yeah, you've got to know, you know, got to be working really well with anybody that you tribe up with. But hardly anybody plays legitimately with anybody that I've ever come across. They're always complaining to each other. You know, oh, I tamed that animal's mine. Well, I was there helping you. Yeah, you might have been here helping me, but I put more of the work in, therefore it's more mine than yours. Piss off. And I'm like thinking, but hold on a minute, guys, aren't you actually working as a team? Does that not make it everybody's? You know, you see what I'm saying? They people end up fighting over stuff that belongs to everybody in that tribe. It's stupid. See what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we're in a party, yeah? We're talking and having a laugh with each other, and I'm playing the game, so I'm not actually bored, yeah? I mean, there are times that, you know, it is fun to sort of go off and sort of say, you know, it's hard to capture certain animals on your own, you know, like a quetzal, but once you've got a quetzal, um, you know, everything else in my head just becomes sort of, you know, basically you can do it on your own if you have to, yeah? But that's only the way I think. It's, you know, facts, don't get me wrong, you know, it's not the way you think. Yeah, you like to play with other people and mine together and have fun together in that way. You know, I can see that point. Um, but every kid that comes onto our site here, we've had like 22 people here today, throughout the day. Um, I mean, I haven't been awake all day because I had to take medication that makes me go to sleep. Um, but fags, you're going to have to do what everybody else does, and that's basically say, like Shark was doing, Game Shark. He's like saying to people, oh, you know, I would want people in my tribe, but I don't know what you're like, therefore I'm going to put you down as a trial player. And if you turn out to be, you know, a good player, then obviously you'll have more access to more of his good stuff. Yeah, so why don't you put out a little thing out there, saying, you know, I'm after tribe members, anybody interested, um, you know, and go from there. Thanks. Yeah, because you're really good at sort of putting up messages. Because there are people playing today that probably want to tribe up. If you really want to tribe up with someone and you're really serious about it, your best opportunity was about 2 hours ago when there were 22 people on the server. At the moment, we've only have 12 people, actual people on the server. Okay, so somebody, you know, out there will want to tribe up. Yeah, exactly, and it does take time. It takes a great deal of time to find the right people. But then that's half the fun of it. So, you know, it takes time to find friends to play with and trust people as well. You know, and find the people that will put in the time and the effort to play the game properly. You know, not like, you know, the people that jump in for 20 minutes, you know, and then get bored and then piss off the server and you never see them again. Yeah, where's the fun in that? Well, there isn't any. I just like playing on my own. It's just, you know, what I'm used to doing, because most of the time, apart from you frags obviously, but a lot of the time I do play on my own because there is no one around, you know, that I don't really want a 10-year-old playing alongside me. They just, you know, do my head in, because you just get arguments all the time. Wow, you've made a full So you've a full metal base. I mean, for you to have got a full metal base, you must have had to have slogged it out on your own for quite some time. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that you still did that on your own. Yeah. And did you? Yeah, yeah, sure, but again, you're gonna have to work on that, aren't you? Yeah, but it's what I'm trying to say is you're trying to work on trying to find people to play with, yeah? That takes time. Because Sam is no good at the game. And he knows he's no good at the game and he doesn't want to let you down. Yeah? You know, if you want Sam to play with you, you're gonna have to be, a little bit more patient with him because, he obviously hasn't got the I know he's I know he's listening because he's just joined the party. Hi. You need to be more patient with him because, he doesn't know
Hello.
everything about the game. Hey there, Septic. You see what I'm saying? You've got to be a little bit softly with people. Thanks. So, I would love Sam to be able to do this game, in a legit way. But if you want him to join you, you're going to have to be more patient with him in your game playing, and you're also going to have to, show him the ropes more. You're not doing anything at the moment. I'm just talking about you. Two facts. Trying to get him to understand.
Yeah.
No, it's not about that at all. It's about it's about me trying to get through to Frag saying that if he wants you to join a legit game, he's going to have to be a bit more patient with you because you're a little bit slower in understanding how the game actually works. Yeah. What do you mean by administrate it? What do you mean? Yeah. I mean, I've just said about setting up a dinosaur event where instead of tribing up with different tribes going head to head, because at the moment the server's not allowing us to do that. Then I said online about setting it up so that we make it so that people come over to the arena and they fight against untamed animals. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be player versus environment, but in a battle arena where you have no choice but to fight the animals that are in the arena. It's as simple as that. Hold on a minute. Right, to unplug my mic, you sounded like a robot and I couldn't understand you. Yeah, yeah. Look, look. What I'm trying to say to you guys is that you need to keep it basic, okay? Because you need to keep it basic. Otherwise, one day you'll have someone trying to fight 150 level, and the next day you'll have the same fight trying to fight 180 level. And when they start talking to each other, saying, "Oh, you lost," it's because I lost because I was going up against a dinosaur that had 30 more experience than you did. So you really guys are going to have to work this out. If you want to do that kind of thing, you are literally going to have to write it down on paper, work it out, otherwise I'll just do it myself. You see what I'm saying? I want to play this game, but I also want to keep you interested in playing it as well. But unless you put your heads together and work together and make it so that this thing works between you, I can't, Otherwise, I'll just do it myself. You either work together as two admin to get a battle fight going, or you don't bother. Okay? Why are you both talking at the same time? Can you not hear each other? You no. You were both talking at the same time. Fags and you, Sam, were talking at the same time. Yeah? Can you not hear each other? Sorry? Hello? Oh, right, okay. How come you've got riot gear? That's like level 90. How can you're level 90? You haven't done jack shit. You're not allowed to use those in legit games. Because you can't make them. Yeah, but for crying out loud, frags, I'm on level 88 and I've been working my arse off. I took one of those things. How many did you take? You're not. You were. There is no way that by taking 5 of those things, you're now at level 90. I'm sorry. Oh, no, I can't see that. I'm sorry, buddy, but I have made so much shit over the last 2 weeks, right? And I'm only at level 88. And that is legitly playing. The thing you gave me, frags, did jack shit to my score rating. It gave me jack shit. I'm telling you now, it didn't do jack shit for me. Okay, because after 2 weeks of working solidly on this server, I'm only now at level 88, and I've been playing 15 hours a day doing it. Yeah, so if you're on level 90, then somewhere along the line you've cheated. So you've managed to get a whole set of blueprints for the riot gear, and you're telling me you're on level, and now you're telling me you're on. Whatever. Anyway, enjoy playing the game. I don't really care. You do whatever you want to do, you know. As long as you're having fun at the end of the day, fact, it doesn't really matter, okay? But if you need to play with somebody, then you're going to have to do the work and, you know, find the people you want to play with, yeah? Legitly play with. Or however you want to play the game, it's entirely up to you. It's nothing to do with me. I'm playing it legitly. I'm now on level 88. I know that all this work around me is my own work. No one has helped me, you know? And that's what I like in the game. I like to say to people, everything that you see, I've had to do legitly on my own. Okay? Yeah. Well, that's what they normally call a drinking facility in the town, a pub. Well then, okay, but then you'll have to come up with those names yourself, won't you? I'm sure you'll work it out. Yeah, really? On a PG channel? Well, not a PG channel, because I do actually swear a lot, but I don't think the King's Cock is a very good name for a pub. Yeah? Yeah, man, I want to call it the King's Cock Pub. Come over and get your leg over and, you know, get a little bit drunk, yeah? That's slightly better than the King's Cock. And I'm amazed you've actually said that in front of your dad. Wow. Yeah.
Fruit.
Alright, okay.
And I thought it would be something.
Yeah.
Light bulb's gone in the dining room, but I'm not doing it till tomorrow. I'm going to take mine out, my long life one,
Okay.
which I hardly ever use, and put it in there, but I haven't got the energy tonight.
No.
I'm going out tomorrow at 2
Okay.
to Sidmouth.
Okay.
Are you feeling a bit better?
Well, yeah, I mean, I've slept, haven't I? I mean, I had to take full Valium to do it, but
Yeah,
it's...
when it was really bad before, you had to have 20 milligrams.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm just saying, you know, you know.
It's not good, James.
Well, no, of course it ain't good. That's why I don't fucking work. Okay, people, I'm back. Just talking some personal shit. Okay, so looks like Frank's has... I don't know where Frank's has gone. I'm trying to get, you know, oh, one of his accounts is still here. Septic is still here, so yep. So guys, we'll be doing some heavy grinding today. I want to make a load more gunpowder. For that I'm going to need a lot of stone and flint and charcoal. So I haven't got a furnace up. I might actually do that as well. Actually, I might do that quite soon. Yes. How much beer do you have? Oh, okay. So you're doing an admin pub, yeah? So why don't you call it the admin boozer? Then everybody then will realise in the event, yeah, that everything is spawned in and it is just for a bit of fun. It's like the battle arena. We could just name that the admin dinosaur battle arena, where you come here and you pit your best dinosaur against the dinosaurs of the day. Something like that, you know? The weirdo, you say?
Does this make a world?
Okay. Okay. That would make sense. Are you there, Frags? No. I guess. What you also want to do is, where are you going to put it? Where are you going to put the actual establishment, the building? Got to be where everyone can get to it. Yeah? No. Yeah, but... Okay, so the house has to hold... The bar, the house where you put the bar, yeah, is basically going to be so that people can park their birds, because a lot of people are just going to fly there, aren't they? Okay?
Okay.
So you've got to build it so that people can park their birds. You've got to also build it so that all of those people can fit in the house, the bar, comfortably. Okay? You're going to want to put down benches and chairs so people can actually sit down and pretend to drink. And tables. Yeah? Done the tables and the chairs? Okay. And you've done the... Okay. Well, you don't really want to promote violence in a bar. You don't want violence in... No, you don't want... I don't think violence in a pub is really the pub scene, to be quite honest with you. You know? Not always. I think that's shallow-minded, but... Thatch and wood. You don't see many bars and pubs around the world being fighting. That went out with the Vikings and stuff, you know. I'm not sure. Well, these fags. These fags. Okay. Okay. That's okay. Don't worry. Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. That's alright, that's fine.
Wait, do you guys know I could find like one Allosaurus or something?
I haven't even got a clue what they are.
Allosaurus. Basically on steroids, yeah.
I tend to keep away from, well, I don't keep away from dangerous dinosaurs. I got a T-Rex, I got that one last night, which I was really happy about.
Well, I helped you, but yeah.
You didn't help me get the T-Rex.
No, but I showed you where it was.
You showed me where it was, but you didn't help me get it.
Because if I had knocked it out right, you couldn't have tamed it.
Sorry?
If I knocked it out right, you can't tame it.
Well, that's why... Sorry? Yes, that's why I...
That's why I can...
Yeah, that's why I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, don't come in and say you helped. You only showed me... You only told me where it was. That's not helping.
Yeah.
You just said, oh look, there's a T-Rex outside your house, yeah? Okay?
Yeah.
The rest of it I did myself, you know? Big difference, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. God's sakes, these people, unbelievable. Yeah man, I helped him. No, you didn't. No. No. Okay, so...
No, I'd be quite happy to tame another Rex, you know?
Don't need another Rex, I got one, thanks. But if you want to... But if you... If you, you know, if you like, I'll go out and help you find one and then leave it up to you, if that's what you call helping. Mate, I did everything. Yeah, I did a heck of a lot more than most people do when it comes to T-Rexes. Okay, not only did I trank it, okay, and knock it down, I built a house around it to protect it. Yeah, I then made a decking for myself and made a bed just in case I died. Right, I then made myself a forge, and from the forge, I then got the materials to make. Shut up, Sam. Well, he's been a dick, isn't he? Yeah, well, you know, he gets like that, you know. Anyway, so then, you know, after making the forge, I then went out and got all of the metal from the rocks using my pickaxe. There were no metal rocks there, so believe me guys, I had to go through a lot of normal rocks to get 100 metal so that I could then make the T-Rex saddle, you know. And then when it got finally tamed, I was able then to kit it out with the T-Rex saddle and basically take it home with my bird. And if you don't believe me, go and watch my stream from yesterday and you'll find that it was all recorded there. And you'll see that actually nobody helped me. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just drop it, okay? Good. Okay, people. I'm now going to go back down to my other base, which is in the underworld. I need to go and get some metal from the underworld, so that I can then bring up an industrial forge, make my industrial forge, and then I can start making gunpowder, which will then help me get to my level 90 so that I can get my chemistry bench so that I can make even more gunpowder.
Oh man, this is so cool.
Okay. I think he feels a bit salty that you know, I wouldn't let him in my tribe because, you know, I built this. I built myself up for nothing. You know, I don't really need really any real help. You know, okay, he got me a couple of birds. You know, that I would find hard to get on my own. You know, put my hands up to that one. But the rest of it, you know, all the other animals here I've got myself, you know. What he really wants, Sam, you know, at the bottom of his heart, he really wants you to learn to play the game for real. You know? That's what he really wants from you.
Man, you know when I was looking for the Gallimanis
Yes.
yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah, now
I
I
got
can't find the
I got a galley, I can't even.
Gallimanis.
Yeah, gallimus egg.
Wait, is it fertilized?
No. It's for kibble. It's for kibble.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Wait a minute, how do you get kibble? Do you just, how do you actually get kibble though?
I'm for cooking in the cooking pot with certain ingredients. I have a whole list of ingredients, but I'm sure you can look it up. It's not that difficult.
Yeah. But I can't find Allosaurus, right? I'm just gonna give up on life. Right, what the hell? There was an Allosaurus pack next to my base, but because I was taming a Bronto next to my base, right, I had to kill him. So that's so annoying. Wait, I'll
Okay.
tame anything. It's too strong.
So, watchers, what I'm doing at the moment is I'm now travelling to the area where I need to go down to the underworld. I will then use my second raft to get to my base that's in the underworld. I'm then going to load it up with a load of materials that I need on the real world. So all this should take probably about half an hour, hopefully. Hopefully I won't get too tempted to stay down there and do too much, because what I really want to do is make a load of bullets today. So I want to go and have some fun with my auto turret killing raft, and drive it along the seashore and see how many animals I can kill with 500 bullets. Just really for the hell of it. I'm going to kill everything under the sun with 500 bullets, and then I'm going to collect all their meat and all of their hide, and take it back, put it all in a bath, and jump in it and go, so nice to swim around all this death. Yeah. So that's the plan for today.
I'm taming a ridiculous.
Oh yeah, Dodiculus. I got one of those. For some reason,
Yeah,
my
you weren't
Dodiculus was a Ferrari. I don't know how it got to the level of
Yeah,
300.
why is it that fast?
I don't know. I literally tamed it, that Dodiculus, and I put all the levels up, but I have no idea how it got to 300% on the speed. I might have done it myself. I've had a few days that I haven't really been on the planet, even though I have been here, due to all the medication I've been taking. Oh, no. It's still really bad, so I'm still taking Valium for it. I won't be sitting down for the next few days anyway, put it that. So yeah, he really wants that, Sam,
Oh, you know what? Right, I'm just gonna kill this ridiculous. Cause I can just get one right next to my face. Oh no. Mm-mm.
Your dad sounds really cool, by the way. Who's locking everything? What?
Wait, how are you supposed to get in these drops that Frank's put on them?
The what?
Those drops with the tech force field around them.
Oh, what happens is, yeah, after a few hours, whenever the tech element runs down, when the tech element runs down, the force field will drop. But inside the chest, yeah, inside that chest, there is a clue to the next chest, and it's a bit like a treasure hunt. No? Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
how much element do you think Frank's put in
No. Oh, jeez. Frags. We have a bit of a problem. When I came down to the underworld, Frags, I nearly died. I nearly hit your base square in tech. Frags. Frags, are you there? Frags, hello? Has he muted me? I nearly died. I was one square away from dying on his tech base when I was coming into the underworld. Okay, I didn't die, but I'm just saying that, I was one block away from dying. Yeah. Well, why don't you advertise now on the billboards so everyone can see it? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Start broadcasting that a pub will soon be opening. You'll have to tell. Okay. Well, if anybody out there is watching, God, I so nearly died. I'm just watching the playback. Wow. You only have to look at my live stream when it's up and running later, and you'll see how close I was to hitting it. And there would have been nothing I could do about it. No, it's fine, don't worry. Right. Why is Fag not talking to me? What? Sam, why can't you play legit? What in your what? Because you can play in admin. I mean, I'm just trying to work you out. I'm just trying to work out why you finding it hard. But this server's quite easy. The center's a lot easier than anything else. Spanky's isn't running anymore. He shut it down because it's too much work for him. He works full time. The stress of it just got to him after like 2 weeks. So it takes a lot of effort to run a server. Yeah. I mean, I got a message last night at 4 in the morning or 5 or 6 in the morning saying, is the server down? I can't find it. You know, is it still actually working? And I kind of like wrote to everybody. I actually sent the message out to 97 people saying, look people, you know, the server is run using a PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4s tend to overheat and do shut down. So basically I just literally just wrote to people saying, look, you know, it is only me at home, you know, it's not a massive system. You know, the PlayStation 4s are notorious for overheating and shutting down, you know, so kind of like back off a bit, you know. I do my best to keep this network open 24/7, but you know, if I'm ill and I have to go to sleep because I live in a lot of pain, then you know, if the server's off and I'm not around, then obviously, you know, it's not going to be shut down forever. When I wake up and you know, come into the, you know, life again, you know, because I am just a human being, then of course I will switch the PlayStation on and people can continue playing, you know. It's the best way. Yeah, what? For how long? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Wait a minute, where is your beer shop though?
Well, he's about to tell everybody. Well, he's obviously got himself into a bit of a stew there, and he's gonna quit. So, which is a shame.
It is?
Um, um, thanks.
Oh. Yeah, no, I don't know where they are. I ain't gonna go. The thing that's really annoying me, right, is that behind your base, Ronnie,
Hold on
someone
a
has
minute.
tamed a
Okay, people, I've just come back online. I'm just checking up on a friend of mine called Frags. I think he's a bit down. I think he's a little bit down at the moment.
Why is he a bit down?
That's his.
But is it bad, right, that I keep killing cheaters? Because this guy's level 1, right, and he has a Rex.
You're not meant to be killing people, you know.
Yeah, no, but like, I was only flying around looking for an aloe, and this guy is sitting there with his Rex, and it's only level 1.
Oh, nice. I don't know.
What? No, I don't like it. Jake, hey, take it. Put it in the bin, man. Oh, what's the deal, man? I'll be back in a minute. Wait, do you guys want to know what happened? My brother, right, had an ice cream, but he didn't like it, so he came upstairs and said, taste this. I held it right, and he bloody pegged it off, saying, I don't like it, do you have it? So that's why I said that to her. And that's what I did. But I've just claimed the raft. Ooh. I got issues. You got... Wait, Ronnie?
Yeah.
Is there Alice? Wait, no, not Alice. Is there Gallimimuses in the underworld?
I'm not sure.
Because if there is, right, I'm gonna come down there. Wait, by the way, you know the tech cave? The tech cave on this game?
Yeah.
I found it.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, coordinates. But I'm not at it at the moment, right, but I think I know where it is. My specimen ID is 948 876 94. Oh, hello. No, this ain't mine. I needed stamina and actually came down here. Where are you? Oh? Alright, let's go.
No, yeah, he's joined it back.
Wait, where are you? Oh, wait, let me land. It's doing that weird glitch thing, which is your name tag at the top. There we go. Alright, where is it? Alright, can you jump over that? Oh no, gates are open. Oh, okay. Once I show you, I think it is a tick cave, but can you help me like tame a thyla? Like, yeah, you know the redwood? Yeah, I've seen like so many there, and I know one. Take longer. Yeah, no,
Septic,
I need salmon.
can
Yeah.
you unmute Frags?
It's not muted.
Oh, for some reason he can't hear you.
What? Are you on the ground? Oh, there you are, there you are. There you are. Look. How fast is your filer, man? What the hell? Have you even got a saddle on that? Wait, does anyone know the cheat code? Do tame.
Well, yeah, but we're not admin. Well, I'm not an admin, but he is.
Yeah. He's still following. Alright. Alright, by the way, right, when you do this, what's your filer's health at? Oh, pick a mouse. No. I need to reload, crap. Oh, where's that peg of mouse axe? There it is. It took my meat. I swear I keep shooting you. Yeah, no, but it's showing them damage marks in it. Alright. Alright, careful, there's a barrier and stuff. The thing I hate about this cave, right, one, it looks like the tech cave, but then when you get into it, it looks like just like a normal cave, but it doesn't. Alright, climb up this mountain. Alright, I've climbed up that mountain next to you. Yeah. Because I need stamina. I mean, I don't, but I want enough stamina to... Whoa, man. How high did you... What the hell? Have you got parachutes? Bloody hell. Now you're just falling. What the hell? In it? I've got enough stamina. Hey, where you going? Yeah, you went back. Stay on that shore. Yeah. There you are. But I'm gonna go around this one because then danger. Wait, can I just say, if we see an Allosaurus on the way, I'm gonna straight up tame it. No, 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 is that a saber-tooth? No. You went straight down that cliff like, what the hell? Oh, I know what I just put on God. Lucky. You can shoot it down and right, and it won't aggro to you. I need to go up there for standing. Oh. I'm gonna hit one. Right, it's falling up. Falling. Yeah. Alright. Alright, I'll go high up. If you keep going the direction that I'm going in, do you see me? Yeah, keep going in that direction, right? You should see like a big drop, and if you go down there and turn to the right, it should be a big cave there. What we need to do, right, is just keep going right. Yes. Mhm. Are you still with me? I'm being chased by a couple of Argentavises, so 1 minute. I'm gonna be gone for about an hour, then I'll be back online.
Okay.
Because my mum got someone to look after me for the night for some reason. Yeah. I know. I would. But, no, she'd send me to my room and say you got a month burn. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, seriously? There's an Allosaurus, right? And I have to come off and see. Oh, flip. Someone on me. Is anyone else on there? No, but like, she's going out to play tonight. And... What? When you go to me, right, go to the right and then keep going. There should be a big drop, okay? My code is... wait. 9488. Yeah, I'm coming! 7694. There you go. Yeah. You need to get a move on then. Alright. That's my code. Okay.
Catch you later.
Yeah. Oh, alright. Oh. Yeah, look, right, if you go... Where are you? Go back to where you saw me. If you go in the direction that I'm facing, right, and then turn right, okay? Alright, see ya. Back online later. Bye. Yeah. Oh my god, that's so cool. I just glitched through the ground. And no one can see me, that's so cool. Yeah. Alright, see ya.
See ya. That's enough kid, isn't he? He's a nice kid, isn't he? I don't know what's up with Frags today. I think he's got a little bit of depression going on. Why don't you just, you know, do it? Sam, just go for it. Just make him happy, you know? He's a friend. Just play for a couple of hours, yeah? You'll enjoy it once you get into it, yeah? What you have to do when you play these kinds of games is pretend that you're actually playing it yourself, and you have to kind of like think to yourself, would I really go up to a dinosaur like a T-Rex and say hi? Yeah. Well, just play for a couple of hours with him, you know? I don't know what time you're getting off tonight. Ah, quite late then. That's cool. No, I didn't see that. I didn't see it. I was concentrating. I'm concentrating on my stream and everything. What server are you on? Wow. That's crazy. It's not worth playing it. Yeah, that. I don't like games that are that boosted, you know. Yep. It's pointless. Yeah. Yeah. No, he's not. Not yet. I'm just standing in front of my fabricator. You can teleport now if you want. Kind of like safe fish. Oh, don't tell me we're about to crash. Can you move? I'm trapped. Yeah, I'm trapped, Sam. Can you move, please? Yes. Yeah, I changed it yesterday. like I say, you know, when you work 15 hours a day solid, you're going to do a lot of stuff. No, it's fine. I'm about to get my industrial forge put in once I got all this stuff out of the raft. So what? Yeah, Fags paints them for me. No, I didn't. He does it out of the kindness of his own heart, because he does. Fine. I would say I'd like to see you try, but I wouldn't. Yes, I have. I've locked down the entire area because that's the amount of space I need to do what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing a kibble farm, but to do that I need a lot of female dinosaurs. Well, you basically need females to lay the eggs, but then you need a cooking pot and 6 ingredients. When you got the 6 ingredients, you can start making kibble. I've already made some kibble. Here, I'll show you in the fridge if you come into my first area. Oh. Okay. Yeah. No, I just thought I'd show you the kibble, that's all. I gotta print the list off in a minute as well. I was going to print it off last night, but I thought like 3 in the morning the printer might wake up my mother. Dang. No, it's just that she's a really light sleeper. What with a knife? Wake up! Yeah, wake up! You know when they take your brain out, your eyes pop out too? Nah, I'm kidding. Yes. Why don't you guys get together and do the dinosaur arenas, you know? Then we can start filming people getting up against the dinosaurs, and I think that'll be cool, you know? That might even get even more players in, and then maybe... Yeah, I mean, if you can get other people... Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Is that the one you gave to me? Yeah, you gave me a present. 'Cause he's a buddy. I didn't demote you. You're still admin. I like the lights in this game. They're very, very, very bright. Well, no, I mean, there's two sets of different lights, and the set you want to get is a set where it looks like it's 3 lights stuck on a handle. You don't want to get the set where it actually looks like a lamp, you know, with a stand and a base. Whatever you do. No, the one I've got is red. Yeah, that's the first one. That's the one you want to get. If you get the other one, it's too bright. It really is glaring, and it's awful. Visual effects. What? What hair? Okay. Well, I'm excited for you. Okay. I think I think Fags is a little bit annoyed. How hot it is where you are, guys. It's quite warm in this. Yeah, it's really muggy. Yeah. I got a fan on. I just keep it on now 24/7. Yeah. Power. Okay. Yeah. Good luck on that. Again, good luck on that. Because if you set it to that level, wow, are you going to have to put some hours in to get anywhere? Just ask Spanky. Spanky is on an official server at the moment. Yeah, and he spent $50 on 2 animals. Spanky. 2. He bought 2 dinosaurs on an Ark, dedicated Ark, legit, survival, and he paid out $50 for 2 animals. Yeah, in real money. I don't know. I wouldn't waste my money on 2 animals. Yeah, but that's, yeah, exactly. But each to their own, you know. I wouldn't spend 50. I wouldn't spend real money on anything to do with these games, other than buying the game, you know. Well, yeah, but I don't want to hand over my hard-earned, yeah, you know. I don't want to hand over real cash to someone just to buy a dinosaur because it's an officially hard map. Yeah, exactly. They can die. Yeah. I didn't think you would. You know, I'm still in disbelief that he's actually done that. I'm like, really? Wow. I didn't put him down for the sort of person to spend real money on dinosaurs. That's all. It's a shame. He should have come over to my server. I'd be more than happy to sell him a T-Rex boosted for $50. Well, no, he did. He did it. He actually paid out real money. That's what I just said. It's like, no chance, no way. Not in a trillion years. Okay, dinos, you're gonna have to move. Gonna put my industrial forge here, I think. You know the dinosaurs with the turtle ones, the turtle dinosaurs. When you sit on them and ride them, it's like you're sitting on a massive vibrator, you know. Well, yeah, I think so. Okay. €38. Hold on, you say you're on latitude 38, yeah, and longitude 12. That puts you in the ocean. On my book. Mind you, I haven't filled out the entire map. Oh, okay. Wow, you're miles away from me. It's because I haven't filled out my entire map. Sorry, I forgot about that. Nah, that's alright. I'll wear what I want to wear. Look, just because he won't play legit with you doesn't mean you can come down on him like an idiot and treat him like a piece of shit. Oh, oh, okay. Sorry, I can't tell the difference between you joking and, you know. Oh, okay, okay. 35 or 36. I don't know, Stone. I don't deal in such shit, you know. Why stone? Oh, yeah. You'll need to hide as well. Nice. Yes, in fact, if you're drunk, you're not allowed in a pub. Which, yeah, if you're too drunk, you're not allowed back in a pub. Have you got infinite amount of grenades? Yeah. No, but you might be. Yeah. Yeah. I have no idea what they are. Okay. Yeah. It tames animals pretty much instantly. Sure he isn't. Yeah. Anyway, just to let you know, I also did a backup save last night when it did crash. Yes, I know. Yeah, I know. It's like, but I got like a message, like 5 in the morning. The only reason I was up at 5 in the morning, watching the screen, was because I was watching CSI, and I love CSI. And once I start watching CSI, games like this just get put on the back burner, you know. So I was like watching that, and I kind of like wrote a message to him. You know, it was Jammy Dodger. So I thought instead of just writing it to him, I actually sent it to 97 other members. We actually have 175 players for this game, this Ark world, yeah? So I thought, fuck it, it wouldn't let me send any more than 97 out, so I thought, okay, I'll just send out the 97 then, you know? And just explaining to people that, you know, this is just being run from a PlayStation 4 and things do crash, and if you find, you know, that you're playing on my server at like 4 in the morning UK time, and I'm not around, then unfortunately it doesn't mean that the server has stopped running and will never be switched back on again. It just means that I'm fast asleep, you know. Yeah, you know, I'm fast asleep, and you know, things do crash. You know, I would never shut down the server if I'm actually having fun on it myself, you know. And I think everyone can be quite clear that from all my streams, I'm hardly going to be throwing away something I enjoy playing hours and hours and hours on. So if it does crash, give me a little bit of space and a little bit of respect, and just have a little bit of patience, and I will have it back online as soon as I physically can. Thank you. You know, it's not like it's been run by Ark itself. It's not an actual 100% official server, in other words. Well, I've just filled up my industrial forge here completely of wood. That'll just give you a slight idea of how much I'm going to be making in ammunition. What did it say? Some get on. Yeah, I have actually. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in a shape of a eye on her forehead. That's mental. Yes. Yes. It said her 5 head, not her 4 head. Well, good luck with that, because I think Fags actually tried that and he couldn't get it to work. Transponders. I thought, oh, you need a receiver, Sam just said. Right. God, that was bad lag. Oh yeah, sloping the bottom of the drink. That's cool. Suck it up, boy. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's what she says. What you've just said. Yeah. Oh, shut up. Oh, just don't go there. Ronnie actually stopped. Ronnie stopped listening. What's he doing? You know that wastes fuel, don't you? Yeah. Can I just say something to you, Frags? I was making last night 4 fridges, right? I accidentally stopped the machine as it was making the 4th one. No, I lost all of the stuff and I didn't get the item. Yeah. But then I guess you are admin, so it's not like, you know, you're having to hard graft the stuff in the first place. But you know, it can get annoying, you know. I think Frags is in one of his silly modes again. Trying to get behind him, are you? That's just not right. Can we stop? Can we stop pissing about this way? Because you are gonna get me, you know. I'm just gonna go and watch. I'm just gonna go and watch some CSI if you're gonna, you know, piss about, you know. I don't know what mood you're. I really don't understand what. I'm telling you now. I will just leave the party.
Yo, what's up, Grinder? Grinder. Yo, where's Grinder at? Yo, where's the YouTuber at? But he's playing. Are you in his server? Are you in his tribe? Oh, can I join your tribe? Oh, you're admin too?
Okay, who's level 2? What's your gamer tag thing?
Alright.
Do, 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 do. You know you can change it, you know. You can. You could just write the friends that you want to keep in like a notepad or something, and then when you make the new account, you know you invite them, be a friend. Yeah, no. Oh yes, I'm still alive. Be
I'm back, everybody, by the way. I just had enough of all the bickering, to be quite honest, you know. I'm really not interested. Well, yeah, I mean, this is why I unplugged it, because I'd had enough, you know. I'm not here to, you know, get stupid in my head, you know. I'm here to play a game and have
oh my
fun
god, I'm not
and
used
show
to
people, you know,
TV.
what I'm doing. I'm not here, you know, to listen to that shit. You know, just because he's not interested, you know, he should go and find something else to do for a while until he gets his head back in gear. Yeah, I knew what was happening. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, that's right. Oh, that's up to him. He needs to snap out of it, you know.
I am like, I'm just going back to my base now. No, I've got another couple tribe members, but like they're not online. Alright, I'm right to Yeah, can you see blue obelisk, like? Yeah, go. Meet me at Blue Obelisk. Meet me at Blue. Oh, okay. Do you? Why? What did you do? Oh. No, but like, I can take you back to my base. I don't have to pick you up. Yeah, I do actually. I don't know where that is. Yeah. Oh, has it got like a big pink thing on it? Pronto. No, big pink Prontos.
Well,
Yeah,
somebody
no,
loves you.
I'll see you. Wait there.
I said. I
Okay.
said, at least somebody loves you. Your sense of humour.
I've got a decent base. I mean, I've got a Rex and a Pronto, but like nothing much. Hey, how long do you guys think it took to tame my Rex?
Well, it took me an hour to tame my 135 level Rex, so what level's yours?
Let me just check. Where is my base? Alright, my is level 183.
Hold on, so you're taming a Rex that's on level 183, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay. And
yeah.
it's gonna take you about an hour and a half?
No, this guy, because it was off of just raw meat, no prime. It took about 3 hours, literally.
Right. I didn't use Prime either. My 135 took over an hour, so I have it on the live stream from yesterday. Star-Lord, why can't you just join?
Am I? No. What button? 1 minute. I'm just making something. Alright, try and go to thing, or whatever it's called. The pink, Pronto. Hmm?
Yeah. Do it anyway. It's a player versus environment game. If he wants to do that, then just let him, you know? I wouldn't worry too much about it. Yeah? If it's like a player versus player, then yeah, that wouldn't really be on, you know? I mean, thank you for telling me, but I had a feeling he was doing this anyway. because of what he was telling me today on one of his legit accounts. I'm not going to say because I'm running live on air. So no, but I am. You know. Yeah. Okay, Star-Lord, how can we help? Star-Lord, you wanted to join the party? Hi, Paz. Paz, are you out of your hole? Are you out of your hole yet? Oh, good. And do you have something to say to me? Ah, okay. Well, thank you for your apology. Obviously, I'm going to accept it because I've allowed you back onto the server. But next time someone asks me if you're trustworthy, I'm unfortunately going to have to say no. You know, I did put my neck out on the line for you. I didn't really expect you to stab me in the back on the first day. But there you go, you did, so hey ho. It's only
What did you do?
It's only a game, so it doesn't really matter, does it? But no, I accept your apology. And what he did is no one's business but his and mine, okay? Great. Yeah, whatever. Whatever you want to do. Yep. I would, but it's a long way away. And I got a feeling that if I don't want to be teleported anywhere, thanks. If I'm up in that area one day, I'll come in to look at your pub. Yes, I'm still here. Don't know what he's saying hello for. Oh.
I am at the place where you said there's a thing.
Paz, can you shut up for a minute?
Wait, what?
Paz, guys. Okay, so he's not going to be admin on this world anymore, did he say?
Is that you?
Oh, right, okay, whatever.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, fine. It's his life, buddy. You know, if he wants to play, he can.
Invite me to a tribe.
If he doesn't want to
Then I'll
play,
merge them together.
you know, so be it. I ain't gonna cry about it.
Wait, what?
Like I say to people, this isn't school. You know, you're here for fun. Once the fun stops in life, stop.
Wait, what? I can't do it. I'm not. You can't merge it. You merge it. Oh, I can't do it.
Buddy, you do whatever you want to do.
I can't invite you, that's the problem. 1 minute. Let the invitation go. Don't invite me. 1 minute.
Well, yeah, because he's watching a live stream.
Alright, I cannot invite you. Oh, I know. 1 minute, wait there.
Sam, just leave it where it is, yeah? Okay? Just leave it where it is. He's having a funny half an hour, so just let him chill, you know? Yeah. You see, I wouldn't have put the bar where you put it because it's just far away from everybody. I mean, where we all are, we're literally in the centre of the map, you know? And you've stuck it right up on the top left-hand side. Yeah? And it's like, screw that, you know? If you'd stuck it, right, near, say, where the arena is, the battle arena, then you'd get a lot more people going because that's basically where everybody is. Yeah? I mean, you see, that's exactly what I would have done. I would have made a little island. There's a little island around. You should be there. You should be on a little island near the centre where we're all working hard to play the game. You should have built it there. You had like an open bar, you know, a bit like what Spanky did. Did you ever see his place? He had like yeah, he should have done exactly that. Yeah, well, he should have done that kind of thing near where everybody is. Yeah. A lot of these people playing at the moment can't be fagged to jump on their birds and travel over there for 20 minutes just to have a beer that doesn't actually really exist. It's just a game, you know? Yeah. Well, unfortunately, that, you know, that might have worked, but I very much doubt it. Sorry, say that again. I was fighting an Allosaurus, so it was a little bit you know, touch and go. So make your bar right nearer where everybody is. Yeah? Yeah. Yes, you can. Why don't you use the battle arena as a drinking area as well? Because when we have see, Paz, what we're thinking, yeah, above it, Paz, what we were thinking about doing was, because we can't seem to make the tribe war happen, we were thinking about using normal dinosaurs against other people's dinosaurs. So let's say we had 2 T-Rexes who were wild, and then you would go in with your dinosaur, and you would have to try and kill 2 dinosaurs to win the battle. Yeah? What do you mean that would suck? Well, yeah, but I mean, you know, the dinosaur I have is like a level 182. If you spawned in 2 dinosaurs that were like level 88 or 90, then, you know, that would make it a viable fight, wouldn't it? A possible fight, wouldn't you think? You know, so we don't want to have it too easy. So what I said to Sam and Franks, who wasn't interested in listening, but I did say to them, how about you go and make it so that you do some trials, yeah? So I wanted them today to get their heads together and piss about trying it out, you know? But unfortunately, Fags has lost interest because he wanted all of a sudden to play legitly, which in my mind is like, well, he only sort of plays legitly for like 20 minutes and then he gets fed up and goes back to being admin. So I was trying to push him towards the area of doing that, but he wasn't interested, so it's fallen flat on the face basically. But Sam, I mean, there's nothing stopping you going into the arena and spawning in 2 dinosaurs and seeing what would work. And seeing what would work. Yes, trying to see what would work. No. I want dinosaur wars. I don't want people going in with weapons. I want people to say, I've got a trike. I want to see if I can beat a T-Rex with it. Yeah? You see what I'm saying? Hello?
Hello.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I feel like I'm talking to myself. Do whatever you want to do, guys, okay? Because you're obviously not on my... You're not on this... You're not on the same... You're not on the same fucking page. You know? Sometimes I really wonder why I bother.
What? Wait, who's the one selling the beers? Because I'm coming over now. Yes. Yeah. Is he in the snow biome? I have. Yeah. Yeah. I merged someone else's tribe with mine. So, it's basically, Ark God. It's him. He, yeah. No, it's alright. I know we are. I'm quite close actually. Is it? Thanks. Because I really need one, because all of my dinos are crap and weight. Oh yeah. Wait, is your bar right basically under the green obelisk? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Wait, I think I see it well. I'm near green ob, yeah. I'm very close to it. I I'm under the green obelisk. Um, let me just get my stamina. Alright, let's go.
Okay, so who is Star-Lord then? Oh, Jesus.
I haven't got enough stamina. Oh, okay, it's right there.
Sorry,
Hello.
can I actually talk to Frags and everybody else shut up?
Are you
No,
upstairs?
no, forget it, I'll just mute you all. Hold on, Frags. Goodbye. See you later. Sayonara. Okay, Frags, what's going on? Okay. Nice. Okay. That's fine. You sounded really down. Too many late nights? See, I don't even know when I went to sleep last night. yeah, I wouldn't want to be in a tribe with Paz. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near his group of tribes, if you like. Yeah. Right. So why don't you go over there as admin quickly and put the kill command in? Oh. Right. Okay. Yeah, but he'll give you the ranks, so...
Yeah. You know, but I'm all the way at the bar. My base is on the other side of the map. Yeah. I'm alright. Sure.
Why are you going to mute them? Okay, fair dues.
What did they just say?
Oh, what about it?
Why would he wipe both of us off of it?
It's not wiping you off the server.
But me? What? Wait a minute, wait. Rodney, what did he say?
Oh, it doesn't matter what he said. He's not talking about you. Well, the people that you've just muted.
Yeah, wait a minute. If I leave my tribe right, my base won't, like... Oh wow, that's so much hard work.
Yeah, but he'll give you back the materials, so you'd only have to rebuild it in your tribe name. Yeah? You wouldn't have to go out and forage all the materials again. Yeah?
Alright.
Because that would just be too hard, you know. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even... you know, the server is here for you guys to enjoy, and by destroying your base every 2 seconds, that's not enjoyment, you know, that's taking the piss. Yeah? This is why I like to work on my own. You know, I'm still in a party of people talking and having fun, but I like to be in a party of my own because of this shit that happens. Yeah? Oh, I don't want to be in your tribe anymore. You know, I'm going to take all my dinosaurs and all my money and I'm just going to walk out on all of you. That's not fun. Yeah, that's taking a piss. Okay? You know, so this is why I'm a loner. Yeah? You know, I might team up with someone briefly just to get a difficult animal, but to be quite honest, pretty much any animal, unless it's flying, can pretty much be brought down by one person anyway. You only have to make a trap boat, you know. It's easy enough to make a trap boat. But you're still within a party of your friends and you're still having a laugh, you're just not in the same tribe. I don't see the problem, you know. The problem occurs is when I've just, you know, just said what I've just said. I mean, I've set up tribes where I've had people come into my tribe, take all the good shit, and they come back the next day and say, oh, well, the bullet's gone. And it's like, well, you used them all. Well, why don't you make me some more? Because I'm not a slave? You know, if you want fucking bullets, make them yourself. I mean, you know, to be quite honest, you know, unless you've got really good friends that you really, really know from school and everywhere, and you trust each other and you do work as a team, then, you know, the tribes work. But it's when all the bickering starts, you know, oh, I did this, I think I deserve more than you, la-di-la-di-da-di, and it turns out to be very much like real life, and it gets to be boring, and you find that you'll leave the game because it just gets to the point of stupidity, you know. That is basically the nature of games and life. You just, you know.
Wait, can I ask you something? If I went onto my own non-dedicated server, spawned in a thyla, would I be able to put it in the obelisk, right? Would I be able to, like, bring it here?
No, you won't, because we've cut out all of that. We've disabled all of it because of that reason, you know.
Oh, okay.
So
So what I have to do, right, is unclaim all of my dinosaurs, yeah?
yeah. Because then when you begin another tribe, you should be able to claim them back, yeah?
Alright. Alright, okay, so whoever is joining my tribe, could you teleport to me?
It's not...
What?
you can't teleport in this game. You can only teleport if you're an admin, and you can only teleport to a person, you can't teleport the person to you.
Why is it saying my thyla clear?
Sorry?
Why is it saying that my stuff is dying? Oh, he's killing his stuff. Alright, so I am leaving the tribe now. I'm just getting all the resources that I want to keep.
Yes.
No,
Yeah. Alright.
I have a bunto. My bunto was named Mr. Longneck. I'm ready. Wait a minute, I need to leave the tribe real quick. Alright, I've left the tribe. I'm on my own now.
Okay, so you've left the tribe. Make yourself a new tribe name. Yeah.
Okay.
And once you've made a new tribe name, I think all you have to do then is claim back the dinosaurs in that new tribe name. I'm gonna have to put some of this
Yo.
music on, otherwise I won't be able to hear enemies coming, and that'll just be crazy.
No, I might do it alone.
Might do what? Well, you know, we mute him every now and again. He muted me too, so you know.
Who?
Paz.
Yeah, he was just now.
Yeah, he muted us.
He wants to know right if he wants to team up with me.
Yeah, well, good luck on that one. I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't team up with him. The last people he teamed up with, you know. Yeah. 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 He's not. Can I just say?
Alright, so
he's not to be trusted.
could
okay?
I have my resources back then?
He's not to be trusted. Okay.
Oh wait a minute. Oh no. I just realised
What
I
you
can't
realise?
build here again. I can't.
Well, no, because you're not. You're not in that tribe. You have to find somewhere else to live.
Crap, man. This is such a good place.
Life sucks.
What? Alright, I'm gonna whistle. Alright. How am I too heavy?
Your sound isn't shared, is it, Sam? Whoever's. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I think he was a man. You're what? Ah, smithing. You know where I would make my base if I were you? Down in that area you showed me today. Thanks. Where that?
Oh my god.
Why don't I give you one of my birds? I got 3.
Alright then.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait a minute, are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to Fights.
Oh.
Yeah, Sam. Yes, he is. But only barely. So, Nick Plays, that's you, is it, Sam? Yeah. Okay. Go on. You know you're wanting. I've never come across a player that only likes to play in admin. Wow. Right. I would put you down as a Lego player that are showing directions rather than a Lego player that likes to actually make shit up. Yeah. Anyway, it's good to have an admin on the world. No, that's you. I he's woken up in a bit of a mood. He needs a few days to calm down. You know? No, he just needs a few days. Yeah, you could stick C4 to a dodo years ago, mate. It's nothing new. Everyone knows about it. It's player versus player worlds.